It's only played in combo and Delver decks. Yeah, I'm gonna brainstorm first. If we get a discard spell, we can check. All right, so we didn't hit a discard spell, but that's fine. Yeah, it basically does. The life cost is not irrelevant. Settolution is the problem. It also makes mulliganing decisions harder. I just feel like circus music is supposed to start playing in the background when we go off with this deck. Like, there's just supposed to be circus music going on in the background. Like, God bless him for letting us click through this. I like actually comboing. And now I know we could put Emrakul into play here, but I really just want to draw my deck. Okay, I just want to draw my deck. It's strictly correct to cast Tendrils here because if we cast, in order to put Emrakul into our graveyard, I guess we could have cast Careful Study. Okay, we would have put Emrakul into our graveyard via Careful Study, but I'll just say, in order to Cabal Therapy or Thoughtseize, we have to show them our hand. And before, I was being very careful, okay? I was being very careful. Board in our 4 cards. Cut these 4 other cards we don't really need. That's just like the sideboarding. So let's do it. Cut 4 cards, bring in 4 pieces of interaction. This hand doesn't do enough. This hand does actual nothing. This hand does a bunch of interaction, but it's soft to... That's a combo piece. It's soft to turn 1 Deathrite Shaman, which they always have. Force, decay. Have to hum circus themes every time we combo off, sure. They're gonna fetch a basic swamp. God bless Cabal Therapy. Take both your Force of Wills away. So for people that aren't familiar with Cabal Therapy, it grabs every card of the same name. So we name Force of Will and we get both of his Force of Wills. This hand actually would have been very good on the play, because we would have taken... It would have been reasonable on the play, because we would have taken away his thing. Click on him, click on me. Decay, Misty Wasteland. Alright, so we actually only need to draw an Entomb here, and then we can go off at instant speed, or at least gas back up at instant speed. No, we're playing an Abrupt Decay Chain of Vapor sideboard, which is probably less than optimal. I think people that have actually played Tin Fins for some reason have been telling me that the optimal sideboard, and I could see this, is Dark Confidant plus Monastery Mentor, so you board into like a fair creature mid-range deck, essentially. Well, that's really rude. He's so meddlesome. That card's not in my deck, opponent. Sure. Can't cast Tendrils. Got me. I'll be right back. Jacob, stop attacking your brother. Jacob Jeffrey. He's not even touching you. You were crying, you're a faker? You're a faker? Kids. This is Dad's last league and then we're done. And we'll go play upstairs, okay? Hey, at least we know one thing. Opponent isn't ghosting. You're not wrong. Oh, you know what? He's got a Savannah in his deck post board. We're gonna concede and we're gonna bring in the Massacres. That's super good to know that we can cast against him. I've seen that sideboard plan before out of them. And I think we only want 4 pieces of interaction. So, especially on the play. Where are my Chain of Vapors? Oh, they're there. So, do I want to keep the Decays? I think I want to cut the Decays because he has access to Wasteland. And we only have 1 green source. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Hopefully, we just get to turn 1 him on the play here. What does this hand do? This hand has a Massacre to interact with Meddling Mage and stuff like that. I think I'm going to keep this. It's got a Ritual. We can Ritual Massacre, kill Deathrite Shaman. We've got a Ponder. We've got a Brainstorm. We've got a Fetch Land. Yeah, I think this is fine. He also had two Force of Wills that we Cabal Therapied. So opponent's hand was very good last game. And our hand was like medium at best. Opponent mulligan to 4, and then scryed to the bottom, so that's probably good for us. This is literally the stones on top of our library. Literally the stones. Alright, no. So we lose to Force, but other than that, we're putting a Gristlebrand into play next turn. I guess Thoughtseize. Oh, you know what? No, this is right. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, Wasteland me. Get wasted, sure. Alright, don't force me, bro. Let me get another C so we can brainstorm afterwards. This goes poorly. He has to have Force blue card in his 4 cards. Did we not have another Dark Ritual? So I have to... attack, because I need to hit a Child or a Dark Ritual. Alright, we hit a Dark Ritual. So now we crack this for black. Cast Dark Ritual. Cast... Oh, we got a Probe too. Okay. Okay, opponent's hand does nothing. Cast Dark Ritual. Cast Entomb. Entomb Children of Koilos. Cast Shallow Grave. Sacrifice Children. Draw some cards. And now we have to play out all of our... So we need to loop... We have to loop Emrakul's because Tendrils isn't in our deck. So this will be fun. Opponent's not conceding. We get to go through it. Okay. So I think we want to gain a bunch of life first. So let's shallow... So we shallow grave the children again. And we sacrifice this and gain a bunch of life. And then we have to just generate... We have to generate a bunch of mana, right? I'm trying to figure out how to win. I'm not actually sure. Like, we have to loop through and draw a bunch of cards, right? So, yes, use Chrome Mox's ability. Put... So the problem is we had to use our attack phase to... We had to use our attack phase to gain 7 life to draw more cards because we missed. So now we put the children back into play, gain some more life, and then... So where was my... God, I hate this. This is awful to play on Magic Online. Yeah, let's cast Emrakul. So let's we put children into play, gain some more life, and then so we gain some more life with this. And now we Cabal Therapy ourself, naming Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. And that shuffles all of the Dark Rituals back into our deck, along with all of the Lotus Petals that we put into play. And then we draw our entire deck again and make all of that mana. And then we can do this as many times as we need in order to generate enough mana to hard cast Emrakul and then untap and attack with Emrakul the next turn. This deck is sweet when it actually goes off and you think about, like, it had never occurred to me that you loop Emrakuls with this deck. That is not something that had occurred to me. So if people don't understand what's going on, we had a bunch of mana in our graveyard. How have I miscounted? So there's just a bunch of Lotus Petals in the bottom of our deck right now. So we're supposed to... You should have discarded... Oh, so we could draw perfectly our entire deck. Got it. So there's five cards in our deck right now. So we could have missed drawing Emrakul there. But I think we have enough cantrips that we're probably fine. But we did get lucky. Yeah, I miscounted. So we've got 5 cards in our deck. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in our discard pile. And then Emrakul will be 6. Discard spell will be 7. So we want to cast 2... BS and probes. That's fair. Yeah. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Emrakul is 11. Thoughtseize is 12. So we can just cast a couple of Entombs here. So this is card 13. Another Entomb is card... Dun, and then so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We cast Cabal Therapy, targeting myself. Name Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. Oh, I should have sacrificed the Lotus Petal here. That was a mistake. Probe is card neutral. Yeah, you are correct. So now we can draw the entire deck. So now there's 0 cards in our deck. And we can just make mana. And then we go Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual.